Hello, Gemini. These are your messages for May 9th through the 16th, 2019. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Nine of Swords. Gemini, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, Two of Swords, the Tower. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Eight of Cups. It's too many. Gemini. And the Ten of Coins. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. I feel like there's somebody here, whether you're the King or the Queen of Cups, there's somebody here that is fearing commitment, fearing a relationship, fearing like if they fall in love with somebody, this person will end up leaving them anyway. There's definitely a fear of commitment here. But we have the King and Queen of Cups right in the middle. And you have the Gemini sign right here, so you possibly could be this Queen of Cups. And I feel like this King is the one that's fearing the commitment, but this Queen is holding on to regret, sorrow. Like this possibly was a relationship that happened before, and you two are wanting to come back together and make things work, but this King may have betrayed you in the past, and you're still holding on to that. And I feel like possibly the reason why this King betrayed you in the past is because they were afraid of the feelings that they had for you. Definitely some emotional traumas on both sides. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. Three of Wands. I'm not going to take these ones, but it's Four of Cups, Ten of Cups, Five of Swords, Ten of Coins. So it's like this King is fearing that you'll find somebody better, like, or you're just with this person until something better comes along. Tell me about this King of Cups. Page of Wands. With the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this King probably was in and out in the past, you know, never really committed. Probably, you know, kind of left you hanging in the past. I don't want to outright say that this King cheated on you in the past, but there's something here that you're still holding on to from the past. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. 5 of coins, 8 of coins. So she probably put in the effort in the past and was left out in the cold, you know, and she's still kind of holding on to that, while this king is still holding on to some kind of emotional trauma that caused them to fear commitment, that caused them to fear getting too close to somebody. So in order to protect himself, he pushed people away. He pushed you away. I don't know how or what he did to push you away, but you're still holding on to that from the past. So you're kind of fearing working on things because you don't want the past to repeat. And he's fearing on working on things because he doesn't want you to leave him for somebody else. Something about the 5 of Cups. There's a whole lot of mirroring going on. What is this 5 of Cups? Justice. Could have been a Libra that you were dealing with, but you just want things to be fair and balanced. And I feel like that's like why you are afraid of putting in the effort, because you don't feel like he's putting in the effort. There's a whole lot of emotional trauma that needs to be worked on here. There's love, most definitely, but sometimes love isn't enough for the time being. I mean, I feel like it's just emotional traumas that we need to heal over for this to come back together. Tell me about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Clarify the Tower for Gemini, please. Ace of Coins. Ooh, 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this king could have possibly put a job or money before you, or this king, somebody I feel like lost a job or lost finances, or tell me about the Ace of Coins. Let's just see before I start throwing random things out here. What's this Ace of Coins with the Tower? Page of Coins. So this has to do with a job, with finances, with money. And maybe this king doesn't feel like he can support you. Is fearing that he won't be able to support you. Tell me about the 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Because this particular 8 of Cups, I always feel like is the ghosting card. Because this man in this card looks like a ghost, like a silhouette. Ten of Swords reversed. What is this Ten of Swords? Ten of Wands reversed. My God. So, if you're dealing with somebody who ghosted you, it could be possibly that they were fearing not being able to provide for you. I don't really feel like that'd be a reason why somebody would leave. I feel like possibly they're just putting their job before you because of emotional traumas, because they don't want to. They're afraid of expressing how they truly feel, so they'd rather put money first. They could have possibly ghosted you because they felt like it was the best thing for you, because they didn't want to hurt you, or because they didn't want to end up hurt themselves. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 tens. Something's definitely ending. I don't know what's ending, though. Tell me about the Ten of Coins. Ten of Coins. Queen of Swords reversed. With the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like the relationship's ending. I don't know if it'll be a permanent end or not. Could just be temporary, but in order for this to come back together, there has to be a lot of healing on both sides. This queen needs to heal over the betrayal in the past, and this king needs to heal over whatever emotional traumas are keeping him from opening up and letting people in. So, for now, it looks like this is a breakup. It most definitely could come back together because there is love. It's just that both parties are afraid to express it at this time. So let's get some final advice. Final advice for Gemini from May 9th through the 16th, 2019. Final advice for Gemini. It's too many. Final advice for Gemini. That's too many. My gosh, I just want one, Gemini. Final advice. May 9th through the 16th for this situation. I totally screw up my cards now. Whatever. So we have, oh my gosh, there's so many words in these cards that I cannot pronounce. Microcosm. Sea monsters. It's card number 35. Alright, so divination message. Very fitting for both parties, by the way. Is be careful bottling up your inner demons. On the outside you are calm, but inside you are hiding tumultuous emotions. You are wasting a great deal of energy keeping these incensed monsters contained. You are wasting your faculties trying to make everything appear okay on the surface when really you are hurting internally. Resolve what is inside you. Make peace with your past so that you can move forward with goodness and light in your heart. Make peace with your present self, even if it is not ideal. Know that it is within your power to make changes to yourself, but only slowly and with great effort. Take steps to change what you can and make peace with that which you cannot. When your interior finally reflects your exterior, you will at last be ready to face the world. So it's time to work on those inner demons, this emotional trauma that's keeping both of you from coming together. Pretty straightforward message, so I'm going to leave it at that. Those are your messages for this week, Gemini. I will see you next week.